Good morning, everybody. This is Rama on Riding, coming to you live from my summer locale, beautiful. Still yet to be seen whether we're going to be sunny today, Kailua Kona, Hawaii. Today we have a special guest. We have Victoria here. And for those who missed my little comment early, as people were joining, Victoria was the gal that did the clearing work in Tom's retreats when I first encountered Tom's retreats about 4 years ago. And I attribute the success of me actually having a book published to Victoria. We got up at 6 o'clock every morning before the retreat started, and we did clearing work. And it really made a big difference. Tom has, it seems like Tom has always had somebody involved in the retreats to help with the clearing, and I think it does help all of us. I'm going to start by asking Victoria to tell us what the name of her soon-to-be-released book is, and to give some contact info so that if anyone wants to contact her after the webinar, they have that information. And then maybe just tell us a little bit about yourself before you get into the clearing work. Okay, Victoria?
Okay, that'd be great. Okay, good. Okay, so my name is Victoria Benoit, and the name of my book is What Would Love Do Right Now? And it really is about using that question on a daily basis, especially when you're upset or angry. If you would just stop and say, oh, what would love do right now? It probably wouldn't do what you were going to do. And you'll always do something a little bit more loving than you would have done if you wouldn't have asked yourself that question. And then I thought, well, why stop there? So then I started using that question in all the areas of one's life and helping to identify the patterns in the past that are preventing you from having just really an extraordinary life. So it's a guide to living an extraordinary life. And I've been in my own process for about 4 years to get this book out. It's soon, this year, 2 or 3 months is my declaration. So I did this repatterning yesterday on myself so that I could really be more present with you today instead of trying to be a part of the session and then giving the session. And my phone number is 602-864-7662 if you're wanting to get a hold of me afterwards. I love hearing about how this repatterning impacts your life. That's one of my favorite things, so feel free to give me a call, or you can email me at Victoria and then at extraordinaryoutcomes.com. And so that's actually my website as well, Extraordinary Outcomes, until I get my publishing one up, and that'll be extraordinaryoutcomespublishing.com. So, I've been doing this repatterning work over 20 years, absolutely loving it. I have the Center for Extraordinary Outcomes that has been up and running since 1996. I've done, and I have total of 9 different methods that I use, but this is the one that I've been using the longest. And and I think what I want you to know the most is that I'm really here because I want to be here. I absolutely love the work I do. It's like a vocation for me. So I think it's really important to know that the person that you're opening up your precious life to really does care about you moving forward and getting your book published, written, edited, promoted, and I'm right there with you. I'm right in this journey with you as well. So I'm really honored to be able to do this. So thank you again, Rama. And I thought I'd just begin just telling you a little bit about what we're going to be doing, because there may be a lot of you that haven't even heard of repatterning. And the method that I'm using is called resonance repatterning. It was developed by a woman by the name of Chloe Wordsworth. She's here in Scottsdale, Arizona. The premise is that everything in life has its own frequency. So you are at the vibration of everything great in your life, and you're also at the vibration of the few things that you may want to change. And like every thought, every emotion, every feeling, Everything has its own frequency. Like a rock has its own vibration, but it's really way more dense. Like divorce has a vibration, multimillionaire has a vibration, getting your book published has a vibration. So we want to match you up to that frequency, or publishing your book, whatever it is. And so the good news about frequencies is that you can change them as easily as you can a radio dial. If you get in the car and maybe your teenager has hip hop on and you want jazz or classical, you just turn a knob and you get a whole new frequency vibration. Well, why can't we do that with our lives? So that's really, it sounds simple. It is. It's not always easy, but it is simple. And so I'm going to be using this process called resonance repatterning. And I'm going to show you the flow chart here. It's like a mandala. And there's different categories on the flow chart. And the premise here is that if you give me permission to access that part in you that knows what the patterns are and where they originated, and then I give you permission to access my energy field or my database, then you actually have access to this method that you previously wouldn't have had access to. And so then we can work as a team to find out, well, what is preventing you really? What is in that unconscious part of you that's preventing you from really, moving forward with ease and grace and velocity? And so once we work as a team, then I just follow this, flow chart that I showed you, and then we can find out, where the patterns are. And so, so then what we do is, because these patterns have originated from conception all the way through, and they may be just totally hidden from your view, so they're unconscious. So the purpose of this really is to identify the conscious beliefs that you know about, because they're conscious, but you just don't know how to clear them, or something that's totally hidden from your view that you had no clue it was impacting you today. And how I access that innate wisdom within you is through a process called resonance kinesiology, and that's called muscle checking. Some people call it muscle testing, but we're really not testing anything. We're actually just checking in with that innate wisdom within you that knows what the patterns are. And so the muscle checking, if you aren't familiar with that, sometimes a chiropractor would use the muscle checking. They would have you extend your arm, and they would go down on your spine, and your arm would push down on your arm, and the chiropractor would go down, 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 strong, strong, strong. And as soon as your arm goes down, they know that that's the vertebra that needs to be adjusted. So they use it to actually diagnose. A nutritionist might use it. They would put like a vitamin C in your hand and have you extend your arm down, hold really strong. Of course, vitamin C strengthens us. Take the vitamin C out, put a packet of sugar that you get in a restaurant, your arm will go down because sugar de-energizes you. So I'm not a nutritionist or a chiropractor. I'm not licensed to do any diagnosing, but we don't really use the kinesiology for diagnosing. What I'm using it for is to identify the frequency that you're at. So this is kind of like a validation that you are at the vibration that you don't want to be at. And then by the end of the session, we're going to verify that you are at that vibration. So we'll all be using the muscle checking. Now, since you're not here in my office, and usually when I do a private session, I would actually muscle check your arm. But since you're not here, then I will muscle check on your behalf. That's how it's going to work. And so so I'll just show you the muscle checking. This is going to be my on response, meaning yes, we're at that vibration, or a no. Or sometimes I'll go yes, and my finger holds strong. The no just slips right off my nail. Or sometimes I go like this, and then like this. Yes, no. So I'll be using this. I'll be trying to, do this so that you can actually see what I'm doing. If you happen to doze off, what I like is people to get in the alpha state of consciousness, which means that's in between the conscious and the sleep state. It's kind of the daydream sleep. So that's where the deep, deep, deep healing happens. And so if you find yourself dozing off, it's absolutely perfect. It's all good. And so in order to actually do this, I actually need permission to access that innate wisdom within you. And if you do not want to participate, I will honor that, but I cannot do the session for you unless you actually give me permission to access that innate wisdom within you just for 2 hours. I won't, I've taken a vow of confidentiality, and I'm very, very, very integrous with not entering anyone's energy field without permission. I know that there are some people who have actually sent me in that questionnaire that I'm not sure of that are on the call, so they have given me permission to, to access their energy field through that questionnaire that they, filled out. So, and then I'll give you permission to access my energy field. So before we begin then, I'd like to get permission from everyone so we can get started. Do I have permission from everyone?
I'm in.
Woo-hoo! Well, what do we say? Anyone no? Is there a no? Do I hear a no? Do I hear a no? Okay. So excited to get started. I forgot to tell you a little bit more about it. So just maybe one more minute. So after we identify the patterns and where they came from and where they originated, we need to do something to turn that radio dial up. So say the lower frequency, say we came here, I can't write my book or I can't get it completed, and we want to be here, I complete my book with ease and grace. Every time we identify a pattern or something from the past that you may have been unaware of, it kind of moves you up in the radio dial just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then by the end, we still need to do something to move it from here to here so you can actually match up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do what's called a modality. And a modality is anything that shifts frequencies. So we may do color therapy. We may do sound therapy. We may use essential oils, essences, movement. And so, I'm not going to know what you guys need, really. And so you are going to be directing the whole session. You're going to be telling me where to begin, where to continue, and what the modality is you need. And I'm just really going to be following your direction. So I don't have any energy on whether I'm doing a good job or whether I'm doing it right, because I know that I'm just facilitating what the group needs. And if a particular statement comes up that doesn't quite fit for you, it may not be yours. It may be someone else's in the group. I mean, I have almost 20 people. So I don't know whose is whose, but, so I thought what I do to be able to include everyone's personal information today is have you write down on a piece of paper right in front of you the answers to the question, or you could probably think about it if you don't have any paper, but that way I won't have to write every single thing down, and it'll be all included in the session. And then when we come up with a muscle check for that particular statement, I'm just going to pick one from the group, but it's going to proxy for everyone. So I know this is a lot of information. I just gave you my hour-and-a-half presentation in about 5 minutes. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and get started, and thank you for trusting me with your precious life, and it's just going to be wonderful. So since I didn't get a no, we're going to go ahead and get started. And so I think we'll just begin by having everyone just relax, and just take some slow, deep breaths in through your nose and then out through your nose. And just really allow yourself to feel supported by the chair that you're sitting in, letting everything from the day just relax off your shoulders, and just be in the present moment as much as you can. Now I'm going to have you move your energy into your heart space, into that heart center. That's where I call the innate wisdom. That place knows exactly what you need today. Go into that place where you really feel safe and trusting. And I'm going to muscle check out loud if there's anything that I need to do to prepare myself here to continue to do this session, or to begin the session, because we really haven't began the session yet. So let me check it with myself, because I want to make sure I'm done everything I need. So there's anything that I need to do to prepare myself to be of the utmost service for the group today? No, I'm ready to go? Yes. The environment I'm in needs anything? No. Okay. Alrighty, so here's this flow chart that I'm going to be using. And so the best place to begin for today's session then is in this section here. Yes. Okay, it's orientation. So we need something to orientate us. And so I'm just going to go down the flow chart, and I'm going to muscle check what the group needs. So we need something in number A, it's B, it's C, it's D, it's E. Okay, this is a really fantastic statement. It's about having confidence in ourselves and trusting our inner knowing. Isn't that fantastic? Because if we can trust our inner knowing, then we can act on it. And then we want to be able to love ourselves, which is, cat's meow. Love ourselves and others, and actually feel love. We have so many people around us that love us, but we really need to just really feel it. So that's the statement. I'm going to be writing down just a few notes here. Okay, I have confidence. Okay, and this is a general muscle check for the group. Yeah, so we have general muscle check and specific. This is a general. So we're going to be muscle checking our whole general field. And I'm going to have everyone say, I have confidence in myself. And I trust my inner knowing. I love myself and others. And I feel loved. And I'm going to muscle check for the group. And we don't resonate with that yet. So we're not matching that vibration, but we're going to be. That's the good news. Okay, I'll see what else we need now. All right, we need something here. We need something here, here, here. Okay, it looks like our child aspect doesn't quite have faith that you can receive help through me or this method. This is something new. You've probably never even met me before. Like, who is this woman anyway, right? And what is she doing? This resonance repatterning, what is it? So the little girl, the little boy inside of us is saying, man, I don't quite have faith that I'm going to get help through this method or this woman. So we really do need to shift that so that you can receive the total benefit for today's session. And this is a general muscle check for the group? Yes. Okay. So we'll have everyone say, my child aspect has faith that I can receive 100% benefit through Victoria and resonance repatterning. Okay. And we don't resonate. So, but we will. All right. We need anything else on orientation? No. Okay, so we need to do a modality so we can resonate with that. No. Okay, so now I'm going back to the mandala. We did something here. We need the problems into opportunities. No. We need intention for a new possibility. No. We need a repatterning. Yes. So I need to go right to the repatterning of the writing repatterning for the group. Yes. Okay, so we're going to do the writing repatterning. Guess we're all in the right place. Okay, so the group needs to hear anything from the introduction? Yes. So I'm going to read you the introduction. This will help you to understand what we're actually going to be doing today. It's also going to be giving you information that you can use in your life and help other people with. There may be some information here that's really quite new to you, or it may be something that it's just a nicer refresher. So I'm going to go ahead and read here. It says here, everything is energy. vibrating, pulsing into infinity, composed of wave patterns interacting with each other. They're either amplifying or canceling, adding to or subtracting from each other. All forms of nature, trees, rocks, water, are vibrating frequency patterns that have their own unique impact on others. On the human level, the heart radiates its own magnetic field. In every relationship, you have the heart's vibrating frequency pattern. In every relationship you feel the heart's vibrating frequency pattern, which impacts you according to the quality of the frequency being projected and your own receptivity to that person's frequency projection. The vibrational pattern of your heart can be seen in an electrocardiogram, EKG, printout. And the vibrational pattern of your brain can be seen in an electroencephalogram, an EEG printout. Your composite vibrational pattern also has this printout in the form of your body, your emotional responses, your mental attitude, and even your handwriting. When you resonate with the coherent or positive qualities, this positive resonance will be reflected in the frequency printout of your handwriting. When you resonate with the disorder or non-coherence, this negative resonance will also be reflected in the frequency printout of your handwriting. When you look at the writing of someone who resonates with a high state of coherence, their writing, whether it's beautiful or not, will be a modality that energizes you and creates a higher state of coherence in you as a viewer. Some say that our books have their own unique frequency printout, and you want to be able to match so the readers that are drawn to your book, they are drawn to you, and you want to, if you're matching the vibration of that book, or the book is really matching your vibration, then bestseller, here you come. All right. When you look at someone, when you look at the writing of someone who resonates with non-coherence, their writing will reflect this non-coherence and have a de-energizing effect on you as a viewer. Your handwriting is your unique self-expression. As each individual snowflake is unique, so is each person's writing printout unique. And so as we're, typing our books into the computer, that's all our frequency going into the words. When you have a problem, it may be connected to how you are projecting yourself. You may need to check for the out-of-sync frequencies related to your self-expression and how you connect to others that are reflected in your writing. So as we're doing book signings, and perhaps some of us who are going to be doing talks on our book to promote them, it's all about expressing ourselves, not just in our penmanship. This isn't about penmanship. They're just using that as an example to show how our frequencies are. All right. Once you resolve the unconscious patterns and bring your frequencies back into sync, this coherence will be mirrored in your writing and in your self-expression. Sometimes this repatterning alone is sufficient to transform the problem you are facing, even if the problem appears to have nothing to do with your writing. So that's the introduction. And so it sounds like we're in the right place. So, so I'm going to go ahead and now muscle check. There's about probably 6 or 8 pages of different inquiries that we're going to be, and I'm just going to muscle check what the group needs. because I really wouldn't know what you need. So now that I have permission, they're going to let me know. So we need to identify the problem there is with the writing. Yes. Okay, so I'm going to ask you, and this is where you can write down on your piece of paper, what problem do you have with your writing? And what stops you from expressing yourself freely and joyfully in your writing? And if those of you had already writing, it could be in your editing, it could be in your publishing, or it could be in your promoting.
Could you just repeat that question, please, Victoria?
Pardon me?
Can you repeat the beginning of that question, please?
Surely.
Thank you.
You're welcome. What stops you from expressing yourself freely and joyfully in your writing, in your editing, publishing, or promoting? And I can give you some examples from some of the participants who filled out the questionnaire. You know, writing, sometimes spending too much time finding the right words for descriptions. Editing, as the problem with the editing is I edit as I go rather than completing the book. Publishing, worrying that I miss a step in the process. Promoting, worrying that I won't have the funding to do it right, or I may miss an avenue. So whatever you think is the problem that you have with either writing, editing, publishing, or promoting, just go ahead and write that down. And then I'm going to muscle check which statement, like of all the 20 people in the group here that have responded, I want to find out what is the one statement that is going to fill in for the group's resonance. And it may be one of the participants that I already have here. I'm going to check that first. If not, I'll just muscle check on this list of all the people that I have that are on the call, and then I'll just have Rama unmute you, and you can tell me what it is, okay? So I'm going to check this. It's something here, 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 here. Okay, it's actually one of the gals that wrote in their results. And it's Sultana. Okay, do you give me permission to share with the group what it is that you said? Let's see if she's here. I think we may need to unmute her so I can go.
She has given us the approval to go ahead.
Okay, good, thank you. So what she says is I tend to stop with the writing project after it is about 80% complete. I don't want to reveal parts of myself through my writing. I also hate editing and find it to be boring. Okay, I can say, you know, that fits. So a lot of these things that may fit. So for the group, then, this is a general muscle check. Yes. All right. Okay, so I'm going to have everyone in the group just right there say, I tend to stop with the writing project after it is about 80% complete. I don't want to reveal parts of myself through my writing. I hate editing and find it to be boring. Muscle checking for the group. Yes, so we're actually matching that vibration. So we want to shift that so that's no longer a influence in preventing us from, getting our books out. Okay, so the next one is we need this one. No, we need this one. No, we need this one. Yes. Okay. So it looks like we need to identify another problem that you have with either writing, editing, publishing, or promoting. So I guess that there's more to this. The other one was more of expressing yourself fully out in the world and joyfully. This is more about the problem that you have with actually the editing process or the writing process, publishing or promoting. So you can go ahead and just write that down in your paper. So, Mary, everything that you write down in your paper is going to be included. It's all going to be included. The frustration, I think that's what you said, the frustration, yeah, that'll be included. And the doubt that it's any good, that will be included as well. So I'll just give another minute here. Procrastination. That's a big one. Oh boy. We're so human. Gotta love our humanity. No one will want to hear what I have to say. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is a good way to include what you want to say on the chat line there. It's working out perfectly. It's a brilliant idea, whoever started that. Can't find the right words. Mm-hmm. You can acknowledge Heather Harlow for starting that. Okay, life gets in the way no matter the intent to keep going. Right on, Mary, yep. I missed one in there too, so, but that's okay. They'll all be included. Okay, so we need to hear from anyone in particular. Yes, it's one of these. Okay, book won't turn out the way it needs to be sent out into the world. Yep, it's another good one. So let me just check. There's something in one of these pages here that I have. No. Okay, so I'm going to go to the list. Here. Need to hear from Holly.
Yeah, right here.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me see. I want to see your. Let me find you. I want to get you. I want to see your face. Which one's Holly? Okay, let's see here. Oh, there. Hi, Holly.
Hi.
Okay. Well, there's something significant that we need to hear from you that's going to really impact the group, and then we'll also check that statement. And so, let me ask you the question again here. So, what did you come with as far as the problem that you have with either writing, promoting, or publishing?
It's with the writing.
Okay.
My problem is that I have this inner sense of how this book needs to be presented to the world.
Okay.
And I'm having trouble with that. I keep stalling out because I'm afraid I'm not saying it.
Yes. Yeah, very good. Yeah, so just keep those emotions, just let them flow. We all have them, so I honor you so much to be able to just be vulnerable, and everything is sacred. So just, they'll flow, because I really hear your dedication, as we all have, to really expressing that inner being and letting that known. And it can be so vulnerable. It really, really can. So thank you for sharing. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And so I want to make sure that I get the words exactly the way you said them, because they're really important. So I have an inner sense what needs to be presented in my writing, and then, but it won't come out, or how would you say it? Or it won't, or I'm afraid it won't. That
I'm afraid I can't express it.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, afraid. Very good. And won't that be great to resonate with that, so that it can be really just flow. You can just flow out. Yeah, and for the whole group too. Thank you. Okay, very good. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unmute Holly, and then we're going to go ahead and have everyone say that. I'm afraid I can't express my inner sense that needs to be presented in my book. And I'm going to muscle check for the group, and we're on for that. So we do match that fear, and so that'll be one of the other statements that we're going to include today. Okay. Okay, so the next statement, the next part that we're going to move into here are, we did this one, we did this one. Oh, this is a good one. What are our negative beliefs about our writing? You know, Holly started us off, so we're going to just kickstart, and I want you to write down everything on your paper that you can think of. My writing sucks. My writing won't make a difference. My writing, or I'm stopped. You know, I can't get my words out. Whatever it is that you need. Okay, who do I think I am? Very good, very good. You can write them in the chat if you want to, and I'll say them out loud. Boring. My writing is boring. I'm right there with you, Catherine. People asking, "Ooh, did this really happen to me?" Nobody will be interested. I don't know what to write to be successful. I might fail. I feel I babble on. Right on, girl. I understand. Judgment. She must be crazy to think all that metaphysical stuff is real. Yeah, yeah. It's going to have you just keep writing. This is the time that you've been waiting for. I know they're in your head anyway, so just get them right on paper. Believing and having faith in the manifestation will actually happen. So then the belief is that you don't believe it. Okay, not believing. Very good. And having faith. Good. I'm going to clear that one. Not believing in myself. Yeah, I think that's the core there. I'm not as good as people say I am. That it's just people trying to, it's just people trying to support me. Yep. I wouldn't censor anything. If anything comes out on your paper, or if it comes in your mind, write it down. My writing is rubbish, and I'm delusional to think that my writing can have any value. I'm not supposed to be an author. Okay, it looks like a lot of you are finished, so I'm just going to go ahead and just keep writing, and I'll go ahead and check to see who we need to speak with here. So there's someone in the list of the participants that filled out their forms previously? No. Okay, it's someone on this list here that I have. Yes. Here, 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 here. Is there a Lynn on the line?
Hi, I'm Lynn.
Hi, Lynn. We need to identify what is one of your writing negative beliefs about writing. It looks like we need to hear something specifically from you.
I think it's about vulnerability, and that, and I posted it on there that I fear. I'm an emotional person, and I fear that coming out when speaking publicly about my book. I think because there is so much rawness, so much personal experience, that talk about it takes me to this place. And I don't want to do that when I talk publicly.
Yes, I really hear you. I had the same, I was thinking about that the other day. Lately, I've just been so raw, it feels, and so moved by so many things. And then I got to think, well, that's authentic, and I hear you. I hear you. So maybe the judgment that it's going to say something about you is what we really need to address as well. Maybe, perhaps. Okay. So I just wanted to be with you as you said that, so I didn't get to write anything down. So I'm just going to review this with you so I have your exact words. That really, it matters, okay? And just know that you're in perfect place. And you're loved and cared for. Yeah. Okay, so it's, I'm an emotional person, and I'm afraid I'm going to be emotional when I speak about my book, something like that?
Yeah, what I'd written down was that I fear my emotions about the material, especially when speaking publicly.
Okay, so I'm just going to muscle check that for the group, having you say that, because if you could just say that yourself, then I won't have to write it down, okay? It's general, specific, general. I fear.
I fear my emotions about the material in my book, especially when speaking about it publicly.
Okay, this is general. Yes, okay, so you're on for that, and that's a statement that we're going to use for the whole group. So all of you who, whatever you put down on your paper is actually going to be included in the repatterning, and we're just using Lynn's statement to fill in for your statement. All right. Okay, good. So let me just write this down really quick here. My emotions. Okay, I really want to just say I really honor everyone's vulnerability here today, today's session, but this is exactly what these sessions are all about. They're very deeply profound if you can really get to that core place. So I'm really honoring, and I would just want to say, just take a moment to say that the 8 people who gave me their questionnaires, I have been doing questionnaires for 2 years, because that's something new I just started 2 years ago, and your answers were profoundly inward and very open. And so out of all the groups that I've done, this group has had the most profound inner, you answered the questionnaires very wonderfully. That's what I want to say. So impactful. All right, so let's see what we're going to do next. Okay, so this is probably the meat and potatoes if you're a meat eater, or tofu and vegetables if you're a vegetarian. So this is the part of the session that's so important, because we need to know, where in the world did these beliefs come from, and where did they originate, and why are they still impacting you today? So this is a place that some emotion may come up. Just let it out. We need to know what happened at an earlier time causing these writing issues. So if you look down at your paper, sometimes all of a sudden something will happen. Oh my God, when I was 7 years old, and I had to come back after vacation, and we had to write I had to stand up in front of the class and write a poem about my summer vacation or something, and it was ridiculed or something. There is something that's causing these beliefs. I'm going to be quiet in just a minute, but find out what that event is, what happened, and then just write it down on your piece of paper. And just let it come up. I wouldn't censor anything. Just let it flow. Because it all matters. And just breathe. Take some deep breaths. And then the next question I'd like to ask is, how did that make you feel? So when that happened, I feel betrayed, I feel hurt, I feel devastated, I feel humiliated, I feel frustrated, angry, whatever it is. Just write all those feelings, and and just allow the feelings to surface. If they're there, they may be right on the surface. Stagnated, restricted, controlled, not valued. Yep. Vulnerable. Crushed, dejected, not good enough. Unvalidated. Silenced, as if I was bad. Trapped. All right, so the next question is, invisible, someone else said, what did you come to believe about yourself because of this incident? What did you make that mean about yourself, or your writing, or projecting yourself out in the world, or getting something accomplished? So what did you make that mean about yourself, or what conclusion did you come to about yourself because of this? There's no point. Lost and mistrusted my abilities. I was a mistake. Okay, I was a mistake. I'm not smart. I am overwhelmed by my experiences. Selfish, pursuing my dream. Unworthy. It's too risky to try. If people tell me what to do, I can't get it wrong. Wow, that's a good one. It has to be perfect. It's not safe to express myself or be different than the norm. So these are all the things that we're including. Everything on your piece of paper. I am somehow defective. So if we have these beliefs, then how do you think that's going to relate to our writing? So this is so significant. We're really getting to the core, a lot of the core pieces here. So the next piece would be, what did you come to believe about others? What did you come to believe about others? Or what negative conclusions did you come to? Okay, they don't want to hear me. They're right, I'm wrong. They are smarter and better than me. They can't be trusted. Others can't be trusted. Untrustworthy, another one. Others expect more from me than I can give. My family especially, or others, especially my family, aren't there for me. I better get away from all these people trying to control me. Others want to hurt me if I'm different. You know, and you think about this question, these are all the other people that may be wanting to buy your book, but because of these beliefs, you know, we're really keeping others from us because of these beliefs that we're at. And anyone that would have had the situation that you came up with would probably come up with the same beliefs. So the beliefs aren't bad, but they just don't serve you. And you can see how they really are impacting you and impacting your book and your progress and the ease and grace with which you could be moving forward rather than feeling stuck. The last one here is, what did you come to believe about life because of the situation? What did you make that mean about life? I have to struggle through life. I fear things I cannot control. Others are, okay, I need to protect myself, especially from ridicule. So that's going to prevent us from getting our book out there. My experiences are unacceptable. Going to clear that. I can't escape. Anything else about life? The world is not a safe place to be. People will hurt you. Very good. We're going to clear that one. Very good. So usually in all our earlier experiences, the reason we have such a response is because our basic life needs weren't met. And so if our need was met at that particular time, we would have been consoled, or there would have been a resolution with love and usually communication. Someone would have supported us or helped us. So there's a list that I have that I'm going to go to of all the needs. There's 5 different lists. I'm just going to find out how many that the group needs. It could be just one that'll fill in for the whole group. There may be more. But as long as we're here at this really precipice time here, I want to make sure that we get as many as we can here. So I'm going to go to the book here. And the group needs something from category number 1. Yes. It's number 1. Here, here, here. The statement is, my needs are met. So wouldn't that be great to live life knowing that we resonate with our needs being met? Wow. Let me check to see if there's another one. Something else here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, I am loved. So really moving forward in life, just having that knowing and that core of who we are, that we are loved. There's something else? Yes. Okay, it's something else here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 1, number 2. I belong. I belong. Some of us don't even think that we belong on the planet. So, you know, just that belonging, and belonging is such a pervasive need. Sometimes we will do anything to just make sure that we belong, even though it's against our innate knowing. But we need to do that growing up in our environment to survive. But we're not growing up in our family unit anymore. So we have our own lives. And so this is why we go back and check all this. So, yeah, there's anything else? Okay, there's more. This is very good. Anything else on the first section? Number 1, here. It's, I am cared for. Wouldn't that be great to live life just knowing, having a visceral knowing that you are cared for? And the whole universe can realign itself to that new resonance. I am cared for. I am cared for. Okay, so there's something else. Yes. It's on section number 2. No. Section number 3. Yes. It's number 1, number 2. It's the first one. It's the second one. No, it's the third one. Yes. It's I manifest my potential. Woohoo! And this last one you're going to love, or this next one. I don't know if it's the last one. I enjoy going beyond the limits of what I think is possible. Isn't that great? So with that resonance, you can see how our journey is just, whoo, going to be a lot smoother. Okay, let's see if there's more. There's something else in this section? Yes, it's 1 through 4. No. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 9. I am courageous. Woohoo! So that'll help those of us who are a little bit timid about really sharing our private lives on paper and then actually getting them out in print. So, so there's something else here? No. Something else here? Yes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's probably one of the biggest ones in the book. I want everyone to just take a deep breath. It's I am enough. Just really breathe that in. I am enough. And then your best can be enough. Your book can be enough. Who you are is just enough. So we're going to resonate with that. Isn't that exciting? Okay, you guys are coming up with a lot of good statements here. Let's see if there's more. Okay, anything here? No. Anything here? No. Let me just drink a little bit of water just to make sure that my muscles are hydrated. So we need any other basic life need? No. Okay, so we need to say all these statements that I have written down here. Yes. And there's a general level. Yes, we're going to do a general muscle check. And we'll have each of you say these. And then I'll muscle check the group's resonance for them. We'll have everyone say, my needs are met. I am loved. I am cared for. I manifest my potential. I enjoy going beyond the limits of what I think is possible. I am courageous. I am enough. I belong. Muscle checking the group. Looks like we do resonate with those, but at this point we wouldn't think that we do. So I'm going to check a deeper level muscle check. It's called umbilical. I'm going to put my fingers like this right over my belly button for the group. And we'll have everyone say that. Just have everyone say all the statements. Just say that, all the statements. All the statements. Okay, and we're off. So that means umbilically off. Let me explain this. It's quite significant that we're umbilically off. It's not heavy, but it's really significant. The umbilical means that we're actually canceling out the very thing that we long for. It would be so foreign to feel like we belong, that we are loved, that we are cared for, that our needs can be met. We're actually kind of like the people who go onto the airplane and they wear the headsets to cancel out the noise. We're actually canceling out the very thing that we long for. And so we can ease up on ourselves and say, gosh, no wonder I haven't felt really loved, or I haven't felt like I belonged, or my needs don't seem to get met. Because it would be so foreign to think that we could have that. We're actually rejecting that possibility on the unconscious level. This is all unconscious. And so today's a day that we're really going to shift that so we can move into actually experiencing these new possibilities and having these needs met. Wow, okay, so how's everybody doing? Yeah, doing good? All righty. So, all right, so I'm going to continue. All right. So I'm just having a moment of gratitude of being able to do this. I just feel your presence and your real desire to be all that you can be. It's really palatable for me. So I'm just having one of those moments. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the list here. And, okay, so we need, Okay, good. So the next part that we need is, it's called a non-coherent writing belief. And that really is a fancy word for negative. So we're going to identify some of the negative beliefs that there's a list. There are 44 different statements in the book. I know you came up with your own writing beliefs that you knew that you had, but there may be something on the unconscious level that's been hidden from your view that you don't even know that's been impacting your writing or your promoting or your editing. And so I'm going to go ahead and go down to the list and see what that is. All right. So 1 through 4. 1, 2, 3, number 4. Okay, and we need both statements. Yes. All right. Okay. Let me just write down the number here. Okay, the first statement is not being able to express our soul through our writing. So we're going to clear that. And that our writing fails to inspire others. I mean, that's one of the whole reasons that we're writing, is to be able to inspire people. And so this is really going to be wonderful to clear this. And so for the group, this is general level. Specific, it's general level. So I'll have everyone say, I cannot express my soul through my writing. My writing fails to inspire others. And we do resonate there, so we're going to shift that. Okay. Anything else? 1 through 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is an interesting one. It's I can't control my hand when I write. Kind of interesting. I can't control my hand when I write. So these may be one of these unconscious. Maybe someone's hand cramps up when they're writing, or can't control my hand when I write. So when things come up like this that I don't understand, we're just going to muscle check it anyway. Oh, typos. Okay, typos. There you go. I knew there was a brilliant person in this group. Okay, this is general specific. So we'll have everyone say, I can't control my hand when I write or type. Yes, we do resonate there. Okay. Whoever said that, brilliant, thank you. Okay, like I said, there's 44 different statements. I want to see what else we need. It's 6 through 10, no. 11 to 15, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, this was said earlier, but I can't be stressed enough. It's about feeling inadequate and then being unable to accomplish what we want in our writing. Exactly what you referred to. Yeah. All right. For the group, this is general. No, it's specific. Yes. So this is a new type of muscle check. It's called specific muscle check. It's on the general level. This isn't such a problem with us, but there's either an area in our body or a level or an earlier age within us that is holding that resonance. So I'm going to check to see what that is. And for the group, it's an area in the body. Yes. I've got another list. I'm very grateful for these lists. Okay, it's one of the chakras. No, the meridians, the eyes, the brain, the gland. Yes. Okay, verse 16. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. It's our thyroid gland. Doesn't mean our thyroid gland has a problem. Let me give you my theory, but I have not done statistical analysis. My theory is if there's an organ in the body that's holding a negative resonance and we shift that, then that area in the body would certainly have more energy to function more optimally. That's my theory. All right, there's another gland. No, that's true. It is a throat chakra as well. Yep. It's another area in the body. No, it's a level. Yes, it's physical, emotional, mental, spirit. Spirit level. It's a spirit level. Okay. Now, the spirit level in this work is not necessarily the spiritual aspect of it. It means more resignation and despair. So it looks like there's some resignation and the despair that we'll ever not feel inadequate. It's just something that we just, that's just the way it is. We've got to deal with it. Okay, so it's really going to be great to clear that. So we're going to muscle check our thyroid glands and our spirit level. And we'll have everyone say, I feel inadequate. I am unable to accomplish what I want in my writing. Yeah, so we do resonate there. Okay. So that's number 15. We've got 44 to go, so we'll check to see here, or 44 total. So anything else? Yes. 15 to 20? No. 20 to 25? Yes. 22 to 3 to 4, 25. Oh my gosh, this is like so core. No one likes my writing. Really. My writing is rejected. I am rejected. You can't separate you from your writing. So if you even believe that your writing is rejected, it kind of reflects you too. Oh, here's another one. No one likes me. Now, again, this doesn't mean that this is true. It just means that you're matching the resonance with it, and it's negatively impacting what you're up to. So that's what that means, because I like all of you. All right. All right. Okay. I got so excited, I forgot the number. Give me a moment here. Oh, here, 25. This is general muscle check. Yes, specific, no. This is general muscle check. And we'll have everyone say, no one likes my writing. My writing is rejected. I am rejected. No one likes me. Yep, we resonate. Okay. Anything else on this page? No. Anything else on this page? No. Okay. So are you ready to let go of these limiting beliefs? Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to check that. This is interesting because I know I know you all say yes, but we actually don't resonate with the yes. So how can the subconscious mind can't support the conscious mind to manifesting what we want. So we're just going to verify that we don't even resonate with the yes, that the conscious yes. So this is general, specific, general. So have everyone say, I am ready to let go of my life-depleting beliefs right now. Yeah, we don't resonate. Right. Okay. What do these beliefs stop us from having? What do these writing beliefs stop us from having? Regarding your writing, could be stops me from completing my book, getting radio spots to promote my book. It could be getting success, and more success. Three people, success. Being happy, completing my book, making a difference, freedom to be who I am, financial freedom, peace. Okay, I'm going to see if who we need to check to see. So it's one of the people who have sent in their questionnaire. Yes. Okay, it's here. Okay. Okay, stops me from having. Okay, stops me from having a paying career that supplies me freedom. So that's going to be the statement. And we'll include everyone else's. Okay. And so I'll have everyone say, I avoid having a paying career that supplies me freedom. And we do resonate there. So again, just because we muscle check this one, yours is also being included. I just wanted to remind you all. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to have you get your piece of paper out, and I'll have you write on your piece of paper, I love to write. And now I'm going to check everyone's resonance with actually their writing. Because this is the whole point that we're doing this, as I remind you of what I read in the introduction. You want to be able to resonate with your writing. And so this is a general muscle check. Yes, specific general muscle check. So I'm going to have you look down at your writing, and then I'm going to muscle check everyone's writing, and we're actually off. So there's a negative resonance. We're not quite at the vibration of your writing. And so this is quite significant. So we're going to move you into that new resonance here. All right. Okay, and now we're actually going to go through the alphabet. Because if you think about it, if there's one letter in the alphabet that you don't resonate with writing, and you're writing that, say you have 3 A's in your name or something, and you're writing your name all the time and you're not resonating with it, you know, you're not going to be energized by writing your name. And your name is on your book. So, and so I'm just going to go through the letters of the alphabet, and then we'll have you write down the letters. But I'm going to just identify the letters first, and then I'll have you write them down. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. Okay, there's 4 letters. And they may not all pertain to you particularly, but I'm going to have you all write down these 4 letters, and then I'm going to go ahead and muscle check them on our behalf. The first letter is F. Second letter is I. Third letter is M. And the fourth letter is O. And checking the resonance with those 4 letters, and we don't resonate. So then every time you write those letters, you're just being de-energized. So by the end of the session, we want to have you energized by all the letters of the alphabet. And I know a few of you went to the bathroom, which I should probably get up here in a moment to go to, but the letters were F, I, M, and O that we're not quite resonating. Now I'm going to check any numbers. So there are some numbers that I need to check. Yes, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll have you write the number 6 down. And this is general muscle checks. So have you just look down at that number 6. And we're off. Okay. Okay, so now we are going to go to the positive beliefs. This is really exciting. We're going to go to the positive beliefs that we really, 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 really want to resonate with, but we're not quite matching. So we're going to do that now. And there are 37 in the booklet here. And it's number 1, it's number 2. I enjoy writing. That's going to help. Okay. I enjoy writing. And for the group, this is general level. Yes. It's specific. No. So we're going to do a general muscle check. We'll have everyone say, I enjoy writing. Not quite matching. Okay, something else on this page? No? Okay, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, number 9. Okay. Okay, this is a really important one because I know some of you are writing, I think, memoirs or writing something that is divulging and it's healing for you. So the statement is, writing and expressing myself helps me heal myself and others. So if we're writing this book just for our own healing and we actually resonate with it, doing that is going to actually do it. And then then other people, when they read your book, they'll be able to be healed just by reading your book. And the very reason you're writing it is for that it will be manifested. So that's the beauty. Beauty. Okay, number 9. So this is general muscle check. Yes, it's specific. No. So muscle checking on the general level, we'll have everyone say, writing and expressing myself helps me heal myself and others. Muscle checking for the group. So we don't quite match that yet, but we will. Okay, number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, number 18. So we need number 18. Okay, so it's number 1, it's 2, it's 3, 4. Okay, it's I make money from writing my book. So it can be enjoyed by others and inspire others. So it's for both the money and the inspiration and enjoyment. Because I know some of you are writing novels and your whole purpose is to provide entertainment and joy and respite or just relaxation for people. Not necessarily a self-help book, so it's for both. This is general muscle check for the group? Yes. All right, I'll have everyone say, I make money from my writing. So it can be enjoyed by others and inspire others. Also checking for the group. Nope, don't quite resonate. Okay, so there's a few more here. Let's check to see if we need anything. Right, so 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, no. Anything else? Yes, 27, 28, 29, 30. We need number 30. Wow, I have everything to give through my writing. We can give through our writing. Okay, this is general. No, it's specific. So again, this is just specific to a particular area or level. I'll see which one. It's an area in the body. No, it's a level. Yes, it's physical, emotional, mental, spirit. Emotional level. Any particular age? No. All right, we're going to muscle check our emotional level for this statement. And I'll have everyone say, I give through my writing. Okay, so we don't resonate. Okay, anything?
Sorry, Victoria, can you repeat that, please?
Oh, sure. I have everything to give through my writing. Yeah. Sometimes we don't think we have anything to give through our writing, but we have everything to give. Okay, then, and I think there's one more. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Here. Ooh. Everybody sitting down? I express the deeper meaning of life through my writing. Yeah, that's nice. All right. Okay, and this is general? Yes. So we're going to do another general muscle check. We'll have everyone say, I express the deeper meaning of life through my writing. Checking the group, and we don't quite resonate. Okay, so we need this section here. No? All right, so now, okay, so we're at the part of this session that we're going to actually do the modality. Let me just double check to make sure. I really need to go to the bathroom. So I'm just going to take a pause for the cause and come back so then I can really be more present with you. I had a wonderful cup of coffee. I love coffee for Rama. Woo-hoo, writing a book on coffee beans. You have to bring some back to us, Rama, so that when we go to the writing retreat that you can provide us with some beans. So this might be a nice time to kind of either reflect or get some water, stand up, take a deep breath, and I'll be right back. Thank you.
Now I remember how effective and how informational it was at the retreat when Victoria did this kind of clearing every morning for Bill and I. It just really helped us deal with all of our stuff. I also would like to share that on this other computer here, we have Sally Rose from Chile. We maxed out the room, so I brought up the revision room so that she could participate as well. That was kind of a good thing. I have to figure out how we can change our rooms back and forth to hit the max. I know that on Thursday's webinar, Tom maxed out the room, and I had thought it was set up that he would be able to take everyone in. So there's still some settings we're not sure of. I want everyone to pledge to give Victoria's book some good reviews once it comes out as a thank you for the work that she's doing for us. One of the things I tell the authors over and over again is that the hardest thing to do is to get those reviews up on Amazon. So we all need to step up to the plate, and a thank you for Victoria as an enticement to get that book of hers out. She's been working diligently and getting it organized, and we're hopeful that it will come out in the next couple of months. So once it does come out, of course, you'll get the emails through the reminders through our contact software, and we'll make sure to give a special plug to Victoria in the thanks for what she's doing for us. Hey, Victoria, I just wanted to mention that we maxed out our room capacity. So you see on this other computer over here, Sally Rose, who's in Chile. I brought up a different room and just kind of opened up the mic so that she'd be able to participate. And I thought that was really cool. So.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I'd love to know how many people. Wow, this is fantastic. Whew, it's my dream come true. All right, well, welcome everyone back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just have a little bit more water so that I make sure that my muscles are hydrated. So I'm making sure that I'm getting the accurate responses. All right, so there's anything, I'm just going to muscle check out loud if I need anything. So there's anything that I need to do to continue to accurately muscle check on the group's behalf? No, so I'm ready to go. Okay, good. So I'm just going to go back and make sure that I haven't left anything out in the repatterning. And I'm just going to go from the very beginning of the repatterning and go through it just to make sure that there isn't anything now that we need that maybe we didn't need before. And so we need anything on this page? No. here, here, something here. No, something here, 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 okay, here, here. Okay, no. Okay, so we're at the point where we're going to do the modality, and that means we've gathered everything that we needed to for today's session, which was a lot. We actually identified the problem. We actually muscle checked, we actually got to identify the earlier experience and all the negative beliefs and the conclusions that we've come to about ourselves, others in life, and our writing because of this. And then we identified the non-coherent, the negative beliefs, and then we did the positive beliefs that we don't quite resonate with. And so, like I said before, we came in at this vibration. We want to be here. We probably got us up a little bit, and now we want to find, well, what are we going to do to get us from here to here, or here to here? There you go. And so there's many. I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of modalities over here. And so the group has been directing me so wonderfully so far, telling me exactly what you need today. So you're also going to tell me the modality that you need. And this is based on quantum theory. So I wanted to just take a moment to explain that. And in quantum physics, it talks about one piece, just one piece of new information that is inserted into a particular area can make a significant impact on the whole. Like if you put if you throw a pebble into a pond, it doesn't stop at half the pond. Those concentric rings go throughout the whole pond. And so I'm going to go to the modality book, and you're going to let me know the modality. It could be color therapy, sound therapy, essential oils. It could be essences. It could be movement, breathing pattern. Could be anything. And so let me go to the book now, and you're going to let me know. All right, so the modality needed for the group to clear everything that's come up for today's session is something. It's in the Healing the Family Systems book. No. It's in the blue book. Yes. Okay, I'm going to go to the blue book. Blue book. Okay, and I'm just going to muscle check what it is. It's something here. It's something here. Okay, it's something in the sound modality. And I have 22 different options, and you're going to let me know which one it is. It's something 1 through 4, 5 through 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it's called humming, and let me tell you the significance of this. I think it has to do with that throat chakra. Speaking our truth, living our truth. That's what the throat chakra is all about. It says here, humming vibrates the larynx, which is the voice box, from where sound is transmitted from the cervical vertebra of the spine. Bones conduct the vibration through the body, particularly through the skull bones to the brain, which is recharged by coherent sound. And so we're going to have you sit on the edge of your chair so that your spine is really, really straight. We want you to bring your chin in, not up or not down, but just in, so you can feel a little bit of pressure, on the neck and the back. Press it in, and you're going to take a deep breath, and then you're going to exhale with a hum. You want to squeeze your belly inward and upward. Take another deep breath. Looks like we need another one. Take it a deep breath. And we need to hum more? No. So let's just integrate that. Just notice how that feels throughout your whole body. Recharging your brain, moving that energy all the way through your whole body, mind system. And we need more integration. We do something else more than just time. No, looks like we need a little bit more integration. Okay, the integration is complete. Yes, we need any other modality? No. Okay, so out of the hundreds of modalities that I have over here, the whole group said I just need to balance out and activate that throat chakra so I can speak my truth, live my truth, and it recharges the brain and the whole body. And you told me that's what it is that you needed, and we did it. So now we're going to verify that we now resonate with all the new possibilities. I know when I had my first session with the woman who developed this, I was amazed that just one modality could do the whole shifting, but it was because we identified the pattern that I had been hidden from my view before, and so that was half of it. And so so now we're going to go back. This is one of my most favorite parts, is to go back and verify that everything shifted. And so I'm going to go back to my notes here. Okay, so we started with orientation. And the first statement I'm going to have everyone say, and then I'll muscle check on your behalf. I'll have you say, I have confidence in myself and trust my inner knowing. I love myself and others, and I feel loved. Muscle checking for the group. Nice and strong, so we resonate with that now. So before we didn't, and now we do. Woohoo! All righty. The next one is my child aspect. Have everyone say that. I'm sorry. My child aspect has faith that I can receive help through Victoria and resonance repatterning. Yes. Okay, good. Thank you. Very good. So that's going to help with our little child aspect. Can now really just have that faith, so now we can actually receive that benefit. Okay, so the next statement was the problem that we had from expressing ourselves freely and joyfully in our writing, editing, publishing, or promoting, so that we're going to just verify that we no longer resonate here. So we'll have everyone say, I tend to stop my writing project after it is about 80% complete. I don't reveal parts of myself through my writing. I'm sorry, it's I don't want to. I don't want to reveal parts of myself through my writing. I hate editing. It's boring. Okay, good. So we no longer resonate there either. Fantastic. Okay, then we had the statement from Holly about the problem, and this is all our problem really that we had specifically with writing. editing, publishing, or promoting. And so we're just using her statement, but it's actually filling in for yours. And we'll have everyone say, I'm afraid I cannot express the inner sense that needs to be presented in my book or in my writing. Okay, good. So we're no longer resonate with that fear. And then we had the statement from Lynn about the fear, about the emotional fear. And let me see if I can read my writing here. Read my writing, repairing, right? Okay. Do you happen to have that exact wording, Lynn? It's something about, I'm afraid my emotions about my material and then expressing them publicly. If you could say that again, I just couldn't get it written down. I'm sorry.
I fear my emotions about the material in the book, especially when speaking about it publicly.
Okay, so I'm going to check that now for the group. Okay, good. So we no longer resonate with that fear. Isn't that cool?
Cool. Yeah.
How does that feel? Oh, okay, great. Okay, so then we went to the earlier experience, and we no longer resonate with that earlier experience that you wrote down as it impacts you today. And we're going to verify that by verifying that we now resonate with the basic life needs that we didn't get met in that earlier experience. And again, this was that umbilical muscle check, so I'm going to put my fingers right outside my belly button, and then we're going to go ahead and check that statement for the group. And I really, as you say these, I really want you to feel, how it feels different. And we'll have everyone say, my needs are met. I am loved. I am cared for. I manifest my potential. I enjoy going beyond the limits of what I think is possible. I am courageous. I am enough. I belong. I'm also checking these statements, and we're now matching that vibration. Isn't that exciting? So these are, I would really, really, really look. I hope you wrote those down, because I would look for, as you move through life, that you actually get validation and verification of the reality of those statements. And you'll see them. If you look for them, you'll see them. It could be, and it can impact you in other areas other than your writing. And this is just the avenue that we identify those needs, but they can impact your whole life. So I would look for that. Okay, there's more. Okay, these were the negative beliefs that I got from the book. So let me get to that page here. And here it is. Okay, this is a general level muscle check, and we'll have everyone say, I cannot express my soul in my writing. My writing fails to inspire others. I'm also checking the group, and we no longer resonate. Woohoo! All right. Next one. Another general muscle check. I cannot control my hand when I write or type. Muscle check in the group. And good, so we no longer resonate there. Very good. Okay. Good check mark here. All right, next one, we're muscle checking our thyroid gland and our spirit level. And the statement is, I feel inadequate. I am unable to accomplish what I want in my writing. Okay, good. So you no longer resonate with that. Woo! All righty. Next one is, well, this is a good one to make for, that cleared. It's general muscle check again. We'll have everyone say, no one likes my writing. My writing is rejected. I am rejected. Also checking the group. Okay, we're off. Fantastic. All righty. Okay. So now, let's see here. Oh, yes. We'll have everyone say, I am ready to let go of these life-depleting beliefs right now. And we, woo! Okay. Now we're going to go to a statement that one of the participants came up with. All right. This is what our negative beliefs stopped us from having. And we'll have everyone say, my negative beliefs stop me from having a paying career that supplies me freedom. Also checking the group. Okay, good. So we no longer resonate with that negative belief. And so we can now have a paying career through our writing that supplies us freedom. All righty. Now we'll have you write on your piece of paper. If you can have a new piece of paper or fold up the old one, and I'm going to have you write, I love to write again, but don't look at the first one if you can, and then we're going to compare them, and it'll be interesting to see the difference. So just go ahead and, I love to write. And now I'm going to verify the group. So go ahead and look down at your writing the second time, and I'll check the group. Okay, good. So you do resonate now, so you're energized by your own writing. So then even the writing now that you've already written will now ooze out from the pages in your books. So it's going to be fantastic. So now I would have you look and compare your writing. The first time you wrote, I love to write, and then the second time that you wrote, I love to write. And I'm curious about what you're noticing that's different. It could be more creative, it could be more free, or you could have felt more free as you wrote it. So I can kind of notice. It looks like it flows. I have a comment here that it flows, more free flowing. It was prettier, more legible. Okay, good. All right, so now we want to have you write the alphabet letters, F, write the F, write the I, the M, and the O, and then go ahead and write a 6, the number 6. And I'll check the group for that. Okay, the F, the I, the M, the O, and the 6. Okay, good. So we all resonate. So now we resonate with writing all the alphabets and all the numbers. So, when you're writing your writing bills, writing your checks or something, you're energized by, giving for all the services that we receive. And you also resonate with writing all the alphabet letters and as they're making words for your books or your future books. All right. And now we'll have everyone say, I enjoy writing. Okay, we resonate. Woo. And there's 4 more statements. So I'm going to go to the book. These are the positive statements. And right here. Okay, we'll have everyone say, writing and expressing myself helps heal myself and others. And muscle checking for the group. Okay, good. So we resonate there now. Very, very good. Oh, okay. So that can be quite impactful for all of us. So that if you've written really anything for the purpose of healing, even though you've already written it, you can now experience the healing from the very effort and that you've written already, or any future books as well. So, okay, the next one is, here's a good one. I make money from my writing. Woo-hoo. So it can be enjoyed by others and inspire others. Okay, muscle checking for the group. Okay, good. We're nice and strong to that muscle check, so we're resonating with that statement. The next one we're going to muscle check is the emotional level. And it's, I have everything to give through my writing. Muscle checking the group. Okay, good. So now we resonate there. And the last one for this particular series here, this is a good one. I express the deeper meaning of life through my writing. Muscle checking the group, and we resonate. Very, very good. So I want everyone to just take a few deep breaths and just acknowledge yourself, really. So for being so fully engaged in today's session, taking the time, 2 hours of your precious time to really look inside and acknowledge some of the beliefs and patterns some of them that you knew about and some of them that you didn't. Muscle check see if we need a positive action. Because sometimes as we know, we clear a pattern, but then we don't move into action. And sometimes we need action and sometimes we don't. So I'm going to just muscle check. And that's another section on this material. So what we did is we started with orientation, then we went to a repatterning, and now we're going to, and then we did the modality. So we went here, 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 and now I'm going to see if we need an action. So the group needs any particular action for today's session? No. We need any action at all? No. So if we don't need an action, what I think that means, well, I know that it means, is that we're going to naturally take action. So we're going to naturally take action from this new place that we got to. And I have another theory that I have not done statistical analysis, but I really think you're going to like this one. So all the actions that you've previously taken, but you didn't resonate with the results of those actions, but now you do, I would think that all those actions now can make a difference, like a domino effect. So that's my theory. And so all those previous actions that you've taken that maybe quite haven't manifested, it could be that you didn't resonate with them manifesting. So now that we've done this session, you can see and watch how all those previous actions that take action that you didn't, or you may write down that production schedule and keep to it, or you may, move forward with more grace and ease. So I would just recommend that you really, really look and see how this session made a difference in your life and in your writing, and just take note of it. And I would look at it. I know it's a little bit different process than you probably had before, but if you really look for how this has impacted you in a positive way, you'll see it. So let me check to see if the session's complete. So the session's complete. Session's complete. So we're all repatterned. And, thank you so much for the privilege and honor to be able to do this. It's one of the things I love to do the most, except for the beach. I'm a beach girl. And so I really thank you. And it's really been an honor. This is my first webinar doing it in this fashion. And so you've actually helped me too, because I really think that I could do more of these in my practice, because it was so smooth and it was really great. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Victoria. It has really helped all of us. Your process is amazing. And, thank you for making that comment about being the first, webinar. This forum is open for all of us to, begin to, do presentations and feel more comfortable working in this venue. We all have the same opportunities to reach people this way, and I appreciate you stepping up and wanting to contribute. I know we've been talking about this for a while over the years, and it turned out to be in the right time, and everything worked out great, so thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome.
It looks like everyone is thanking you on the chat, so I'm not going to unmute everybody. I'm just going to let the chat keep rolling, and I suspect that we'll get Victoria back before too long, because it was just such a wonderful experience today. And I'm heading to the beach next.
Good. Woo-hoo. Say hi.
Take care, everybody. Next Saturday, I will be back doing a presentation. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to call it, but I know what it's going to be about. I started working with one of the authors just before I left, and it's all about expanding your footprint online. And I think I have a very interesting approach here. So we will be talking about that next week. I hope to be able to get into the bigger room. So look at your email when it comes. It may have a different account number to do so, but I'm not sure. Everyone, have yourself a great week. For those in the revision webinars, they will go on Tuesday and Wednesday. Tom's Beta Group will be on Thursday. The room will be big enough to accommodate everybody. Everyone have a great week, and we will be back. Thank you again, Victoria.
Take care. You're welcome.